A Tallahassee doctor sentenced today to 7 years in prison in order to pay $28 million in restitution. Dr. Moses deGraft-Johnson apologized to the judge today.
The doctor admitting to performing unnecessary surgeries and billing Medicaid and Medicare for procedures he never performed. Capital City correspondent Monica Casey following this story. Monica, what did the doctor have to say in addition to that in court today?
Well, deGraft-Johnson told the judge that what he did was enormous and that he was embarrassed. He says he takes full responsibility for what he did and that behavior was an outlier for him. deGraft-Johnson was indicted in February of 2020. He pled guilty in December of last year. Prosecutors say he performed unnecessary and invasive procedures, but also billed for surgeries that never happened. The government pointed out he did not have enough hours in the day for that many surgeries or enough equipment. In a statement, special FBI agent in charge Rachel Rojas writing, "Instead of caring for his patients, this defendant targeted vulnerable members of our community, subjected them to unnecessary surgical procedures, and falsified documents so he could line his pockets with millions of taxpayer dollars," end quote. Now, deGraft-Johnson's family was emotional during today's hearing, describing him as a compassionate family man who performed relief work in other countries and helped those who could not help themselves. Chief Judge Mark Walker saying today he struggled with this sentence, saying the scope of the fraud and the amount of money were two things to consider, but deGraft-Johnson's charitable work and his cooperation after his guilty plea were also important factors in today's sentence. Reporting live at the federal courthouse, Monica Casey, WCTV Eyewitness News.
Okay, Monica, thank you. We also want to mention that his office manager is already serving a 1-year prison sentence in this case.